Hey, this is Leijalift. I'm Juan.
I'm Victor.
And this is Leijalift. We podcast before we lift. You can find us on Juan Leijalift _ on Instagram.
And Victor _.
On Instagram?
Yeah, on Instagram.
Okay. And you can also find us on Juanito.leijalift1 at Gmail.
And victor.leijalift at Gmail.
And you can also find us on Leijalift, all one word, on YouTube, Facebook, your mom's house, your grandma's house.
Yeah, I was about to say, you said grandma first.
Oh.
Last time you said grandma, now you said mom's house. Damn.
Yeah, they listen to us too. Our and Twitter too. I think I've been saying Leijalift on Twitter, but I think it's Juan Leijalift, if I'm not mistaken. I say it with the question mark.
We'll revert back to you on that one.
I say it with the question mark. Anyways, now we're back. So it's football. Football's back. Football's back. USA basketball team is back. With
the best squad ever.
With people. With USA players. The USA players are on there.
I think, yeah.
Still well known. Just not your typical basketball squad.
Yeah, it's pretty much like all the first and second year guys that are like, hey man, I may never get a chance to play again, so let me just play now, and that's kind of what it's I mean, it's not a bad team, but it's.
Yeah, but if you had an actual USA team, that might be like a practice squad versus a varsity.
Well, they've kind of already said that this is the worst USA team we've ever had.
Damn,
so that kind of puts that in perspective. Yeah.
You know what? Now I want to see them win gold.
Yeah, I mean, I think they still can. Because a lot of people have kind of like opted out. I think the only big name that didn't opt out is Giannis, but he plays for Greece.
You're right.
So. I think it's the only one that's really going to be on that side.
I mean, anyone that plays for any other country is still playing. Yeah. I think any like Patty Mills.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still on the Australian team. He hasn't opted out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I haven't heard anything. But people like that, they're still on their national team, but they're just not like the starters in the U.S. I'm assuming.
Yeah. But
the U.S. players that are from the U.S. playing for the U.S. those guys are. Yeah. I think pretty much the first and second team have opted out. Now it's just the guys that are.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, but hey, Derek White's on there.
I know.
Derek White, Spurs.
I think I saw last night that
he got promoted.
But they rejected Carmelo Anthony's request to play for Team USA. I think he finally decided, you know what, let me just try and see if it's going to play, and he said, nah, we're good.
They told him no?
Yeah, they denied his request to play for Team USA. That's disrespectful. That's Carmelo Anthony.
Let him try.
Put some respect on that name, man.
Damn, did him dirty.
I don't think he signed with anybody yet, but I think they're saying that he might sign with the Lakers.
He was working out with LeBron on the
and Kyle Kuzma,
according to Instagram.
Yeah,
I don't know what they were doing, but they were working out.
But they do have the video, I think, where he's working out with Kyle Kuzma and showing them. So he's been spending a lot of time with the Lakers, so they think that he might sign there. I hope he does.
Well, with all that money, he could have a house in LA. Don't matter.
I mean, yeah.
All that money he is making not playing shit. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
How much was that again? Like 200. I don't know what the hell his buyout was.
Yeah, I don't know what it was either, but yeah, man. I mean, I don't think he needs to play anymore, but.
Yep.
I think it'd be cool if he played 1 or 2 more seasons and kind of won it finally and let that be that.
Man, that's pretty cool though. Shout out to that guy.
Yeah, he has a new YouTube also. It's called Hoodie Season or something Hoodie or something like that. But he has a YouTube channel now too. So that's pretty interesting. I think there's only 1 or 2 episodes on it, but it's interesting to see Carmelo on YouTube.
Yeah. So what does he do?
That I don't know. He's only had 1 or 2 episodes. The first one was like a 2-minute intro.
Oh, okay.
And the next one I think was.
It was probably better than the. Was it better? It wasn't better than the Leijalift intro when we did the workout videos.
No.
Fuck! I don't see him doing pull-ups.
No.
Shit! I don't see him doing curls.
I mean, he's just knocking down 50 jumpers, but that's about it.
Shit! That ain't nothing. I could do that. Give me an hour. Give me an hour. I can get that shit done.
Yeah,
get that shit done, baby.
That's really.
Yeah, but they had the white and blue team scrimmage last night.
I actually didn't even watch.
I think the Derek White again got promoted, so that was good.
What do you mean by promoted?
I don't know. That's what I don't know. I just.
Maybe he went to starter.
Yeah.
Or maybe he went to second team. If you.
Hey. I saw him in one of the highlights where he was dishing out an alley-oop. So.
Well, it's probably just because Pop's their coach, and he's probably giving them some biased favoritism.
Well, I don't know about that. And also, I also saw that Mr. DeJounte Murray is now cleared to play.
Oh.
From his ACL injury that happened in October.
I like that.
So how long has it been we're in August?
Yeah.
So how long did it take?
10 months.
10 months to be clear from ACL injury. So
under your
that's about
medical profession.
Because I got cleared in 6 months, but I don't do nearly the same activities that he does. I was an offensive lineman in high school, so they could probably have cared less. But my physical demand wasn't the same as an NBA professional. So yeah, I'd say that's a good clear date for him.
So he gets thumbs up from PT?
I think so.
Okay.
Depending on how he was looking, right? So timeline wise, yeah, but then I don't know what he looks like, right? So I can't really tell you yes or no. But timeline wise, I'd say it's an appropriate timeline.
I mean, I'm sure it's going to be some adjusting to the speed and everything as it was. But I mean, it's still he's young, so
I saw them scrimmaging against Tim Duncan on Instagram. So
I didn't see that.
I saw Tim Duncan guarding him.
That's cool. Okay.
Shit. And I saw him talking to Manu too. So if you go to his Instagram, he has like a few pictures up there from when he was cleared yesterday. And then what's it called? He has pictures with Tim Duncan like guarding him.
I think that'd be awesome to have that Tim Duncan defensive knowledge and have Manu maybe teach him how to shoot because he's not the best shooter. And his release is really on the slower side to me, but I mean Manu can kind of help him there,
with his release.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's probably not left-handed, but it helps to have a shooter.
I'll leave that up to you on his release. I don't know how his release is.
I mean, it's not terrible, but it's to me it's like on the slower side.
So right there,
that is cool.
Timmy D right there, with the dreads.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think that's Tim, but no, it is. Yeah,
that's Tim right there.
Dreads going on.
He's got the Chris Bosh look on.
Yeah, he does. He looks exactly like Chris Bosh.
Yeah, he even looks like a Velociraptor now too.
He's 45 and still moving.
Shit, and he's still guarding them kids, boy.
I know, he's still down to like 20 years old now?
No, he's older than that.
I don't know what he is. Maybe like 21. I wouldn't.
No, he's older.
I don't put him past 22. I don't think. I don't even know what he is. Honestly, I just know he's really young.
He's young, but he's not like that young.
It's like his third season.
But yeah, he's
second season.
He's cleared to play. 22.
Yeah.
So he's about to be 23, but I think this is his last contract year, so.
Yeah, so hopefully he can stay healthy and ball out.
Yeah. I like him. He was second team all defensive before he got hurt. And I think he probably could have been all defensive under Coach Popovich. So now this year's more of a rebuild and getting back to getting to that defensive line or defensive greatness that he was at before.
Yeah, I mean, he got praise from LeBron. He was like, man, this kid is good, basically.
Yeah, but he's doing it so he can take him to the fucking Lakers, you piece of shit.
That was way before he was
he ain't going to the Lakers.
That was when he got drafted.
Hey, he ain't being sold, boy.
That's when he got drafted. That's when he got drafted.
Get out of my face.
He told him that he went to the best team, which was the Spurs.
Yeah, but he didn't want to come over to the best team.
Well, we can't pay him $30 million a year.
Oh, well, I bet all his endorsements, the whole city would have given him everything.
Yeah, I still don't think they would have added up to LA's endorsements. So I'm sorry, but you can name the AT&T Center, the Bronx Center, you still wouldn't match up LA's endorsements. I don't see that happening.
Hey, man.
He can be on everything.
What do you know about West Avenue Tacos? Boy, shit.
I don't even know what that is. So
they're pretty good. Actually, I saw Lonnie's Instagram, and he was over at West Avenue Tacos. No, that's where I go eat once a month over there. So
West Avenue Tacos.
They're good.
Well, I'll have to go try it out if I ever.
Oh, they're taquitos on West Avenue. I think that's what it's called.
Okay, I'm assuming that's in San Antonio.
On point, yeah.
So I'll have to go check those out. Taquitos on West Avenue. So mail me some if you're listening to this. Taquitos.
Nah, don't mail them. You have to go get them.
Oh, okay.
You can't mail them. They're not like Delia's Tamales, boy.
Well,
you can't mail them.
I'll be there maybe in about a month.
All right.
I should just make up time. I don't even think I'm going, but.
Well, they're there. And then NFL starting. Cowboys play tonight. Woo! Let's go.
49ers, if I'm mistaken.
I think so.
I think so.
Shoot, yeah.
So what are you anticipating? 49ers 20, Cowboys 0? Is that what we're going for? Predictions?
No. Penalties, yeah, maybe.
It's also the preseason, so I don't really see
Yeah,
either team really giving a shit.
They might play their first. Might not even play a full first team on the first drive. Just like maybe half the first team, quarterback and offensive line, maybe the running backs to see how they're gonna look. I don't think they'll play all the receivers out there.
Well, y'all got Alfred Morris.
No? Yeah, Alfred Morris. The receiver lineup is really good. The running back lineup is still to be determined, I think.
Yeah, by Zeke.
Probably more determined than anything.
Wait, didn't they give him a contract?
No.
I thought they had offered already something.
Probably, but it was probably rejected it. I don't know.
Damn, that sucks.
Anyways, yeah, so football's back on. So hey, we're still down to do the fantasy football again?
Yes.
All right. Well,
put the draft on Monday or something.
Yeah, well, I was gonna put it on Monday, Labor Day.
Okay, wait, was that this Monday?
No, that's like in 3 Mondays.
Oh shit. Well, I don't know what I work then, but I'm off this Monday, so.
No, well, not this Monday because people still getting hurt right now. You gotta play it smart. You gotta play it till right before the season starts, so you know your players ain't hurt.
Yeah, it's funny because I was talking to somebody at work yesterday and they said the same thing. They're like, man, we did our draft like 2 days ago.
Why?
Oh, as of yesterday, I guess it was the day before. And it was like, you don't even know who's hurt and who's not hurt. And you know who's drafting and you got out. And I was like, yeah, you're right, I guess. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's stupid.
We'll see how that goes.
You don't know if your players are hurt yet.
Well, we'll see.
That's what you make it after all the preseason games are done. So when season comes around,
I'm pretty sure that thing is rigged too. Because I always get like the 3 or 4 years we've done it, I always get like second to last or last pick.
I'm pretty sure I randomize that.
And you're always in the beginning, so I don't know, man.
That was in the middle this year.
That's just so much better.
No, it sucks because I missed out on a lot of good players, and then I could get one good player and then have to wait to get a mediocre.
Well, that's kind of how I was.
Where you're at the end, you can get like 2 like low tier good players. So, but you're gonna have to wait for mediocre, but you can at least get two high caliber players.
But you can
maybe
get
not
one,
the best ones.
You can get one very high caliber player.
Yeah, and then wait till like a mediocre one comes around.
No, we don't have that many people on our fantasy to like say that we have to have mediocre players.
Right, I mean for our standards though.
Yeah, for somebody who won twice, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. We have plenty of people playing, just not like the same.
Like 16 man.
Yeah, it's not like a 12. It's a 10 man, so
yeah.
It's still not like a bad. Like you can still get good players, but I mean, there's people out there that do a little more homework than others. And that's where it comes through. Because at the end of the year, your teams are like maybe half of what it looked like when you first started. It never finishes the same.
I think I had the most transactions last year.
Yeah,
I had like 38 transactions or something.
I don't know, but
picks ups and drops or something like almost 40.
But yeah, like every time I look at my years, I only have like 5-6 players that are the same.
And it's usually like my quarterback and maybe like a wide receiver or a running back.
Yeah,
pretty
it's
much
usually like a quarterback, your running backs, and like a wide receiver.
It's usually people that I pick up first that I keep.
Your kickers and defenses are always changing.
Oh yeah, no, that's
unless you got lucky and got like the best one, and just kept them.
Actually, yeah.
Then they stay with you, but that's about it. Unless you don't have the number 1 defense or the number 1 kicker. You're always like picking up kickers and defenses.
Yeah, I think I went to like 2 kickers only, but it was only because of the bye week. My kicker was pretty consistent, so I didn't have to really worry about that.
Yeah, so you have those and you solid.
So if you had the first pick, who are you taking?
Ah, fuck, I don't know.
Who are you taking first pick?
I want to test out Le'Veon Bell. I like running backs this year.
Okay.
Todd Gurley, Le'Veon Bell. Because I already heard Gordon, or what's it,
Melvin Gordon?
Melvin Gordon wants to like a trade already.
Yeah, from the Chargers.
I was like, well, that's not good.
Because they didn't give him a contract.
Yeah, so maybe I want to try out Le'Veon Bell coming back.
So you're taking running backs over quarterbacks?
Oh, fuck yeah. There's quarterbacks. You still got plenty of quarterbacks that you can pick up.
I don't know, man. Saquon killed it for me last year. And he obviously didn't have a great team, so maybe that's my pick.
Yeah? Saquon. Well, no, he's not a bad pick. Yeah.
He's a fantastic.
I'm just telling you where I would go if I had first.
If anybody else takes Saquon, you're listening to this.
Yeah, but
we're trading.
You can also run the risk of that sophomore slump.
Yeah.
Where they do great the first year and they fucking.
Dak.
Hey, I said running backs. I said running backs.
Yeah, Dak.
So yeah, that's maybe where I would go if I got first or second right there.
Okay.
I like to try out the guy that hasn't been hit in a year. That's still
See
really
how
good.
That goes. Yeah, he's still.
That hasn't gotten hit. So
what if Zeke comes back? Still taking Le'Veon?
I don't know. I might change my mind.
You might take Zeke.
I might change my mind.
I don't like Zeke.
I might change.
He's
my
the one
mind
that beat. Because of him, I lost the first time and I got second place. So I don't like Zeke. Zeke is my.
Now you like
enemy.
the Cowboys already, so.
No, I don't like the Cowboys, and then you're gonna add to the fact that Zeke didn't even have to play that game. The Cowboys were already in the playoffs, like secured spot. He didn't have to play that game, and he still played. And his last touchdown before he got out is what put him over. Yeah, and I was like, and I think he had 2 touchdowns that game, and I was like, man, if he would just sat out like he was supposed to and not played, I would have won by 30 points. But
that's the name of the game, baby.
But no, they had to play him.
That's the name of the game, baby.
Which was still a bad call.
You play to win the game.
I still think it was a bad call by the Cowboys, but it worked out for fantasy.
Shoot. And then what else? I guess so. You were talking about. Now we're gonna transition into more the healthcare side.
Yeah, you said you had the healthcare topic.
Oh,
but you couldn't remember.
Well, I don't know what was the one that you were gonna bring up right now.
It was just some supplement or some. It's like a seed or something. I don't know what they do with it exactly. It looks like popcorn to me.
What is it called?
But it's called like moringa.
Moringa. That sounds like a Spanish insult.
It's like that's what I thought.
Moringa.
I think it's like Asian or something though. I think it's like Asian. But...
it sounds like you call someone like that did something.
Yeah, like
something uncalled for.
It's like a slander.
Pinche moringa.
Or
like sounds like another word for like. I don't know.
It sounds like an insult.
Moringa.
Sure. It does sound like an insult.
So what does this do?
I don't know. It's supposed to do like a couple of things for health purposes, but I know that the one that I saw was something to help maintain or control diabetes better.
Okay.
Now there was like some research to it, but I mean, there's not a whole lot, in my opinion, for me to say like yes, it works or no, it doesn't.
Yeah.
But my thing, and I would say this every single time, every podcast until I'm blue in the face, that supplements are just that. They supplement what you should already be doing.
Preach. Say it again. I don't think people know.
Only supplement what you should already be doing. And the person that showed me this says, man, if I would have found this plant, I wouldn't be as sick as I am now. And I'm thinking to myself, that's not how that works. Because you found this 10 years ago and you take it every year, it does not supplement the crap diet that you've ate for the last 40.
Yeah.
You know, this person was like 40s.
It's like taking protein powder but not working out.
Exactly. Or just taking protein powder and then not eating any other protein.
Or taking pre-workout but not going to the gym.
Yeah, just taking pre-workout for mental alertness, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know how that works, but
yeah, so it's just the same thing over and over, and I will say that every single time. It's supplementation.
Yeah.
It just supplements what you
sure
should already be doing.
Yeah, unless you're born with the genetic defect of diabetes, I think it's best to just do your best to not acquire diabetes.
Which even at that is pretty rare. I think it's like 8% or less that are actually born with that.
Yeah. That's why. That's why. Like, if you're not born with that genetic difference.
Yeah, at that point, it's just it's
negligence.
Yeah, it's bad luck. I guess it's just it's just an unfortunate event. But if you're not born with it, then it just kind of like. You can't rely on supplementation, but still eat like shit and expect that to be the cure-all.
Yeah, or read something on some forum that this is a superfood, and then you just start taking a superfood, but then it ended up being like, oh, you just like tripled up on your fats for the day, and that's why you're gaining weight.
Yeah, congratulations, you gained more weight.
You played yourself.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly
you played
what
yourself.
It is.
I need buttons. I need buttons that I can click.
Yeah.
That have different phrases.
Yeah, that's exactly
like I need the fire, I need the poo poo poo.
Oh yeah,
fire. I need the play yourself button. I'm on one button. I need buttons that
I
click.
think I'm gonna get the DJ Khaled another one because that's what I'm gonna say. That supplementation only supplements. I'm gonna be like another one. That's just what that's gonna be that cover up.
I need some of that.
That's what I had. I know you had one too that you needed to go over.
Nah, I forgot. But yeah, but shout out to your boy.
To Joaquin.
Yeah.
And Pistokache Training Facility.
Yeah, if you're in the valley and you're a basketball player wanting to get better with your basketball skills, that's probably the place to go. Located downtown McAllen.
Yeah, you also got a weight room, personal training, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, man. When to go check out his gym, since I'm opening up my physical therapy practice and I want to work primarily with athletes. I knew he was the guy to go to for basketball, thanks to my brother, and we chopped it up a little bit, talked a little bit about sports, and potentially working together and communicating back and forth, networking. So if you're a basketball player in the Rio Grande Valley and you live close to the McAllen area and you want to get better, that's a place to go for basketball for sure.
Yeah.
That's a gym. And for me, I'd rather work with people that are dedicated to their craft. That way, when I have a patient that wants to get back on the court or on the field, I know exactly who to send them to or give them an option of, hey, if this is a sport that you want to get back to and you're not training with anyone and you can afford to go do it, like I would strongly recommend going to work with this person, right? So that's where I want to find people that are like dedicated to their craft that I can send people to and not hesitate to say like this guy has like, this guy's good at this and he's gonna get you better at it. So that's if you want to go for basketball, that's the place to go.
Yep. And you got anything else going for us as far as your health topic? I know you said you forgot about it, but do you remember?
Nah, I don't remember. Are you doing anything different in the gym?
So I did kind of go back to the I've realized that while sometimes like that higher volume it's a good feeling, I definitely prefer that like 7 to 10 rep range.
So that's still for like strength and hypertrophy.
Like, yeah, it's like right in between. It's what they label under the building muscle category.
Yeah.
But it's just very few things
more for size.
Yeah, there's very few things that I enjoy doing in higher reps. Like it feels good afterwards, but I don't feel good after. Yeah, the pump feels good during.
Arnold, you get the pump.
Yeah, but after the workout, I don't feel as good. So I realize that personally, I enjoy that rep range better because I enjoy pushing myself to that extent to where like by the end of the set I'm like, holy shit, I'm done.
Yeah, well, it depends on what exercise you're doing.
Yeah, but I mean like the only things that I'll do more is like arms or shoulders that are like smaller muscle groups that I really do like higher rep range that I go for like maybe 12 to 15 or maybe even 20 if I do like a light set. As opposed to
a power clean or like an overhead snatch.
Yeah, but for the most part, like if I'm doing deadlifts or lat pull downs or whatever or bench, I like that like 7 to 10 range, and that's my sweet spot. That's where I feel the best.
Yeah.
So that's really
no doubt.
It's really where I'm at, and just trying to incorporate a little bit more shoulders into my.
So within your workouts, you're probably having to do like 200 to 500 reps of each. Like if you're gonna isolate muscles, that's probably I think from I don't know where I picked this up from. Could be Bro Science. Hashtag Bro Science, but anywhere between 200 to 500 reps for that muscle. If you're gonna do hypertrophy, is probably the best thing. Like to hit reps. Like even if you do different exercises, say you do 4 by 10s, but if you hit like 5-6 different exercises of 4 by 10s, that it'll get you within like 200 reps for that muscle.
That sounds about right. I also saw one that showed that about 20 sets per muscle is enough for muscle growth. Well, it may or may not be optimal for the person. Yeah,
a week. Yeah,
it may or may not be optimal for the person.
It's a week is.
So that's what I saw, and so that's kind of what I try to get to. But I mean, easily get to, especially with the push-pull legs. Mm-hmm. So I'm doing it twice a week, so I'm definitely getting more than 20 sets in.
Yeah.
But 20 sets is sufficient for muscle building. Whether it's optimal for you or not is really up to you and kind of like where you're kind of sitting at. You know, if you're a little more advanced, you might need 30 or 40 sets, but 20 is sufficient.
Yeah, I mean, as you get better, then.
So I'm definitely getting more than 20 just because I'm doing everything twice a week. I'm going 6 days for push-pull legs, and then taking maybe 1 day off in the middle of the week to kind of give myself that like midweek break, and not entirely wear myself out. But that's kind of where I'm at. What about yourself? You got any power, any new races or powerlifting?
No, this week I've just been like fatigued a lot. So, I mean, I forced myself to go to the gym, and that's the thing. Like, I don't skip out from the gym. I still like, even though I don't feel like, I wake up and I'm literally like, fuck, I don't want to go. But afterwards, I'm like, I'm glad I went.
Yeah.
I think that's for me. It's to just keep grinding at it, even though you don't want to do things. Sometimes you do shit you don't want to do, but you look back, and it's a good thing for you, right? And it's not just in the gym, right? It's getting more the mental reps of something, whatever you want to do, is getting the practice in.
Yeah.
Like for me, I felt like shit this week. For some reason, I just felt like out of it. But I still would go to the gym and force myself to get out of bed. And then afterwards, I was like, I'm glad I did. So I think that's just for me. I haven't really done anything different, but and also I don't think my intensity was there. But I'm still glad I got something done.
Yeah.
Right? Use that time efficiently. I've got plenty of sleep. 6 to 7 hours. Got to the gym. Now, sometimes there are days, like if you're on 3 hours of sleep, probably not the best thing to go to the gym the next morning.
Maybe not.
But I felt that I had plenty of sleep. I just felt like crap. And maybe it wasn't the best thing, but for me, afterwards, it felt good.
Good.
I also didn't push myself to the same intensity, though, but I still made sure I got something out of it.
Yeah. Yes, I think that going on a days where you don't feel like going are more important than going when you do feel like going, because what I've seen a lot and what I've from a lot of people is I just didn't feel like going today, and so one day is okay, you took 1 day off, but then the next day you don't feel like going either, and then it's 2 days, and then before you know it, it's a week, and you're a month in, and then you just 6 months later and 30 pounds heavier, and you're like, well, shit, here we go.
Yeah.
And that's what I've heard from a lot of people. It's like, yeah, I just didn't go 1 day, and then it turned into a week, and then before I knew it, I was getting all this weight.
Especially if you start.
So I think that pushing yourself when you don't want to go is more important, if not just as important as working out properly. Because no matter what exercise you do, I mean, you do it often, and a lot of health benefits come from it. So
and that's with everything. Because even this week, one of my buddies, I won't say anyone's name, but they were on keto.
Oh.
On keto, then they were gonna be off of it for 2 days. They invited me to a restaurant that turned into a week of no keto, after saying, I'm only not gonna do it for 2 days.
Because nobody.
But now that they say they're back on it, I'm gonna follow up, see if they're still on it.
Yeah, follow up. We'll have it for the next episode. Because I mean, obviously,
they were like,
obviously, if you need a break from it, it's probably not optimal for you.
Yeah.
Like if you can say like, man, I need a break from this, and you're whatever regimen you're following is probably not what you enjoy doing. Yeah. And that's gonna be the biggest downside, in my opinion.
Now you lose weight fast, but you gain it just as fast.
Well, you lose weight because you're taking out carbs pretty much entirely.
You're depleting your glycogen storage.
That too, but then you're giving yourself less to eat in general, because you're really going to focus on proteins and fats, and then you're
more fats,
and then you can't really get as much protein, because then you're going to have turning into carbs. So you're like you're limiting yourself to what you can eat, and so that's why it's going to work. But if you can. If it might be a little slower, but you're going to enjoy your food more, you're going to enjoy it longer term, then shoot, I would
longevity.
Longevity
is key. Lose a pound a month.
There you go.
And lose a pound and a half or a pound a week. A pound every 2 weeks is more realistic for the long term.
Yeah, that's better.
I mean,
a pound a week is doable, but
I mean, you can really push it, and if you're really trying to push, but I would do like 16-week cycle maybe.
Yeah.
Where you might lose like 15 pounds in 16 weeks or so. That's more realistic,
and definitely
depending on who you
some
are.
Maintenance.
Yeah.
And please, if you do that, please do maintenance. Don't go back to eating how you were before, because you're going to gain that weight back like there's no tomorrow.
That's true. Anything else to add to that?
I think we got that covered.
All right. That's it for Leijalift. You can find us on Juan Leijalift _
and Victor Leija _
and Juanito.leijalift1 at Gmail
and victor.leijalift at Gmail.
And then you can find it on one word on YouTube, Facebook, Leijalift all one word, and on Twitter, I believe it's Juan Leijalift.
We'll still get back to y'all on that.
You know what? Hold up. We ain't ending this one yet. Let me double check.
While he's looking for that, I did get a couple new followers on Instagram, so shout out to y'all.
Oh yeah.
If y'all, and I don't know anybody, and I haven't posted anything, so it's definitely from the podcast.
You're leaving the people behind, huh?
So it's definitely from the podcast. So thank you guys.
Juan Leijalift __ on Twitter.
There you go, Juan Leijalift _.
Just like my as my Instagram. Oh man. Damn, I should have just done this a long time ago.
Yeah, you should just.
And then shout out to Pistokache
Training Facility.
Training Facility in downtown McAllen. We'll probably see if we can post his Instagram up there so y'all can check it out.
Yeah.
And then that's it for Leijalift, defending grandmas all over the nation, worldwide. That's it for us. Ya terminamos. Dale.